deny any member of this civilization the rights that are a part of this civilization, then you are denying them their civil rights, their civilization rights. Those are the rights of the civilization. It doesn't matter if they're brown, red, yellow, green, white. Doesn't matter. They are members of the civilization, and they deserve the rights of this civilization. Now then, gays and lesbians, your desired right is the right to marry each other. Man marrying man and woman marrying woman. That is not the right of the civilization. The right of that civilization is man marrying woman, not man marrying man and woman marrying woman. So then you cannot equate your fight or your battle to have rights with someone fighting for equal rights of the civilization, because those rights are there. Those rights are there in the civilization. Your desired right is not a part of that civilization. That's not a right of the civilization. The right of the civilization concerning marriage is man and woman. Therefore, there's no way you can equate your fight, the fight of someone fighting for their civil rights. The rights of the civilization, black, red, yellow. You cannot. It's not the same fact. You have a desired right. The difference is God made every one of the civilization different colors. He created the differences. Your difference is created by yourself. You created your difference. You created the desire to want man and woman and woman. And thus, it's not a right of the civilization. And also then, you are not being discriminated against, because that is not a right of the civilization. That's something. It's not bad, as I said. But what is worse is that these people want to adopt children and bring children into this abomination. And the reason for that, they say that they want to adopt children because they love children and the children need this. But the real reason for that is because they want to make this abomination normal. They want it as close to a normality as possible. They want it as close to a marriage between a man and a woman as possible. So they bring children into this. It doesn't take an Einstein to know that you become product of your environment. So if you are bringing children into this abomination, then you're going to cause them to adhere to the same type lifestyle. Stands to reason. So, adopting children is not for the sake of the children. It's for the sake of the members of this unholy union. That's what it's for. This is so true. It stands to reason. If you are involved in a union that cannot procreate because solely on the gender of the members involved in that union, that then make this union an abomination. God wants us to go forth and multiply. That's why he created male and female, with the ability to multiply, to procreate. And if you cannot procreate from the union that you are in, then that union is an abomination. It is blasphemy, and it is not. It is not blessed by God. That is the truth of the matter. It was clearly never intended by God. And that is the law of the land. Let me give you the law of God. Leviticus 18, verse 22, 18th chapter, verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination. 1 Corinthians chapter 6, 9 through 11. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of God? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor impudent, nor abusers of themselves with mankind. Romans 1, 26 through 28. For this cause God gave them up unto vile affections, but even their women did not change the natural use into that which is against nature. Timothy, first chapter 10, verse 4, whoremongers, for them that defile themselves with mankind, for men stealers, for liars, for perjured persons, and if there be any other thing that is contrary to sound doctrine. Romans 1:27, and likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust, one towards another, men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was met. Romans 1:32, who knowing the judgment of God, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. Jude 1:7, powerful. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, set it forth as an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. Mark 10:9. But from the beginning of creation, God made them male and female. Jude 1:7. He's saying right there, that's very clear. Sodom and Gomorrah had been set forth as an example of what is going to be rendered for that type of behavior. That's clear. It's up to you to accept that truth. Now look, the only way those living in same-sex relationships are spared certain demise is for the God I serve to be non-existent. But I know he's not. I know he's real. You need to find out if he's real. Let me give you an example. If you were traveling down a highway, a road in an area you was not familiar with in a rainstorm, and your passenger said, you know, you better slow down, you're traveling too fast in this rainstorm because the bridge up there usually washes out in a rainstorm of this magnitude. Are you then going to say to them, oh, I don't believe that bridge is washed out, and continue to drive at 60 miles per hour down that road? A wise man or woman would slow down, just in case that bridge is washed out. They would then have time to stop and save themselves. But a fool will continue to drive at that speed, believing in his own right that the bridge is not washed out. And then once he gets to that point, he finds it too late to stop and save himself. What are you? Are you a wise person or are you a fool? Find out who God is before you start to say he doesn't exist and he ain't real. Because forever and eternal suffering in the eternal fires of hell is much too much for a little 70 years on this earth. God is still on his throne, and his return is imminent. He's coming back soon. Every Christian needs to stand up against this law. It's passed. It's throughout the land. You can't change that fact, but you can change some souls. You can save some souls You can't stand up against this. You can't speak out against it. You can't be silent against this. The lady in Kentucky, the clerk, she's standing up. Kim Davis, I think her name is. She's standing up. She's a warrior of God. We all have to stand up against this. You know, God is coming back. He's coming back soon. We, the world, you know, you buy life insurance to insure the body. The body is going to rot, it's going to decay, but you do nothing for the soul. You need to insure your soul, not the body. The body is not important. The soul is eternal, and it's going to live forever. And when you die, it's going someplace. Either it's going to heaven or it's going to hell. If you do not insure it, it's definitely assured to go to hell. There are many. There's a plethora of insurers for the body, the physical body. But there's only one insurer for the soul. That is God. He's the only one that can insure your soul. Find out. Seek him out. Save your soul. He is the insurer of the soul. Jesus Christ. Now, I'm not here to be politically correct. I'm not here to tickle your ears. I'm not here to walk on eggshells. I'm here to deliver the truth. For the truth is the light, and the light is knowledge, and knowledge will set you free. The light of God. You know what? There's only one place where darkness do not respect the light, and that is in the mind. Now, I have delivered to you the unfettered truth. It is up to you what you are going to do with that truth. Excuses can be made about the lifestyle you're living. But the fact of the matter is, that lifestyle that you're living is going to condemn you to certain soul loss and forever and eternal suffering in the fires of hell, which was meant for the devil and his cohorts, not you. The devil and his demons, that's their demise. That's their destination. They don't have to be yours. Look at yourself. Look around you. I have delivered the truth. And I intended to be abrasive with it, because that's what the truth does. The truth do not make you feel good. It steps on toes. It hits your heart hard. Because the truth kills the lie. And when something dies, it hurts. I have delivered the truth. The truth kills lies. So you should suffer the pain. Now, I have delivered the unfettered truth. I will deliver the truth at the expense of all things. But I will not deliver anything at the expense of the truth. I'm Minister D.E. Wells, and I am the prophet of God. The truth has been rendered. What you would do with it depends totally upon you. Good day.